What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Humble Lecter, and today we have here an interesting figure in the house, and this is of course the incredible Hulk Joe Fixit figure. So in today's video, what we like to do is of course check out the figure, go through the accessories, articulation, and of course go through some comparisons, and of course give you my thoughts and my opinions at the end. So yes, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I'm gonna start off here with the packaging. So this is the windowless style. Of course, we are towards the end. I do like the product image on the front here, and also we do have it on the sides here as well, and on the back here, and we also have some artwork on the sides, which does look really cool. We have also the logo on the top. So now that's all done, let's just unbox this bad boy up. Okay, so we have the Joe Fixit figure over here, looking really nice. I think this is a very awesome looking figure here, to be honest. I really like it a lot, and he just looks so badass. So in this, I was actually quite tempted to sell off my Build-A-Figure, which I will take out now. So we have it over here, and I gotta say, I mean, both of them look really awesome in their own way. So that is, I'm just gonna put it back here. So later we're gonna do a comparison, because I gotta say, this one here does stand by its own, and I'm definitely gonna keep both of them because they're not totally the exact figures here, which, like for the Space Venom, like for the Gladiator Hulk, those two were the same exact ones, but this one here is a little bit different. I mean, the face on this looks so good. And talking about the face, so we have an extra head sculpt over here, which I will kind of just take out just to let you guys have a closer look on this. So face on this, really nice. This one with the head as well looks really awesome, and the details and wrinkles all around the face looks just really nice. The teeth as well, as a fellow dentist myself, I gotta say it looks really nice. He does have nice teeth here. The eyes as well looks really awesome, and the head does have a nice texture to it, does have the dent on it as well, and does have a nice side buckle there kind of style, and the hair looks very awesome. And if we take on the other Hulk here, which was quite hard for me to get last time anyway, so you can see that they are very different from each other. You can see that this is like following the grey Hulk, which we got recently, combined with the head. This one is a bit more from the Gamerverse version, which is also really cool. So that is the first part of the accessories, because we do have the close-fisted hands here as well, similar to the previous one. And also we have the gun with the rifle, or whatever you want to call it. So we have these two pieces here which you can kind of connect. So it will look like this, really nice silver finish to it. You have your wooden kind of plastic on the back here as well, looking really nice. So I do like it that they have included this. And for the hands, they have the open fisted hands as you would expect, and we also have the trigger hands here as well. So it's really awesome in terms of that. And I'm actually very conflicted which one I would exactly use for this Joe Fixit figure, because I think this head here looks really nice, but of course this with the head as well looks also really awesome. So we're gonna have a closer look at this Joe Fixit. Now going on to the body, it is again very similar to the buff figure which we gotten from previous years. I think it was quite recent as well. Quite hard to find this figure, and I think even in the second-hand market, not many people are selling it as of now, because like I mentioned before, they are still quite different. Although they use most of the same parts together here, you can see that the chest vest, we can see that the pocket squares are the same, the ties here as well, just different color. The suit as well does have the nice painting over here, the vertical stripes, and this one here is a very clean color. And also I think everything else is almost the same. You can see that the hands and everything would be exactly the same. Torso as well looks really nice. Going on to the back here, looking really sharp and cool. And you have that kind of buttons on his wrist there, which also you will see it on this side. So again, it's very similar. I think about exactly the same. And if you look at the boots as well, I mean the shoes, I mean, yeah, it's exactly the same. It's just that this one does have the white paint on it. So yeah, definitely I'm going to keep both of them and just display it in my Avengers kind of display or Hulk display, because both of them just look really awesome. And yeah, this is a great figure to have. And we just go on to articulation here. So he does use a dumbbell joint, so it's able just to tilt up this much and tilt down here, not a lot at all. But of course you can rotate it as much as you want. You do have some nice swivel over here. Going on to the arms, not too bad. You get a nice T-pose right here. You can of course rotate it as much as you want without any hindrances. There is no bicep swivel, but you do get the single jointed arms here, which is still able to rotate a little bit. And for the hands, you do have nice rotation and hinge, a vertical hinge on both pair of hands, including the close-fisted ones. For the torso, not a lot, I would say. I'm not sure whether there is even any torso movement inside here. Okay, so not much of a crunch there, and you do have a waist swivel with him, which is again quite limited. And then if you go on to the legs, you can spread out this much. Of course, this one will come out because it is a bath piece after all, so you can spread out this much. You can kick forward a little bit here, just a little bit side step. And also you do get your single joint knees here, which goes at about the less than 90 degrees mark, which is still very, very decent. It is a pretty heavy figure, and I got mine from another place called Kaki Toy. But in case if you want to get from Malaysia, I normally get it from My Toy or One Toy in Malaysia. And also going on to the feet here, you get some nice swivel all around. Not too much in terms of rotation and movement, but because it's a heavy and the feet are very large, so it's able to give you very good stance on this figure. Okay, and of course, measuring out this figure, he does stand in at about the 8-inch mark. And here he is next to some other Mafia Leader group. We have, of course, the Kingpin figure and also the Joe Fixit Bath figure. And I gotta say, I mean, 3 of them look really awesome. Of course, you can set it up with all your suited figures here. And yeah, this all looks really, really nice. Okay, and of course, just want to compare both of these 2 other MCU figures. We also have the Bath here called Obsidian next to the Smart Endgame Hulk figure as well. And surprisingly, he does look a little bit smaller compared to both of these 2 buffs. Alright, so that is it with the Joe Fixit figure, an awesome looking figure. And actually I was quite surprised with the price on this because the Gladiator Hulk was actually more expensive than this, coming in about 250 ringgit. This one was like 190 ringgit, so at about I think the $35 mark or something like that. So I was really quite surprised because this one, even the buff, the initial buff was actually very hard to get compared to the Gladiator Hulk. So I was actually quite surprised at the price. So I gotta say that this, for the price, does seem very worth it. So for that, the rating I would give for this is a solid 8.5 out of 10. I think this is really awesome figure to have if you're a fan of Hulk or you just like your big large figures over here. I think this is really awesome. There is a good amount of accessories, extra head sculpt over here, and he is a big chunky figure. Of course, these are my thoughts and my opinions. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this figure and if you guys are going to get it. If you guys enjoyed this video, do click the like and smash the subscribe button down below, and also do find me on my socials at the Humble Lecter on Instagram, and I'll see you guys in the next one.